I have a beautiful life. I have loved ones. Right now, I'm just kicking everything down the road.
Hold up, you don't want to miss this one. Taylor and Travis are about to hit a major relationship milestone as they unwind post-Super Bowl. After a hectic couple of years, especially with Taylor's non-stop Eras tour, she and Travis now have some rare downtime to spend together. These two have clearly had a hard time syncing up their schedules for a public appearance, but that could be about to change. Rumor has it, they're planning to make their red carpet debut at the 2025 Met Gala in May, a major relationship-first moment for the pair. So far, their schedules have kept them apart from big events. At the Grammys, for example, Travis couldn't make it because the Chiefs were in practice for the Super Bowl. Taylor ended up going with her friend Margaret Qualley instead. Now, with Taylor not touring this year and Travis needing to recover after the Chiefs' Super Bowl loss to the Eagles, the timing seems perfect for the couple to show up at the iconic event together.
From you since the game Sunday, I mean, you have so many records at this point that this is kind of just another one.
That's the last thing that I care about right now. Going into the game, I felt as confident as I ever felt in going into a Super Bowl or a playoff game or a big game in my life, and that wasn't the reason.
As for Travis, his future in the NFL is up in the air. After signing a 2-year extension with the Chiefs in 2024, he had planned to play through next season, but following the Super Bowl defeat, he's been dropping hints that retirement might be on the horizon. On his New Heights podcast, Travis opened up about the wear and tear on his body after years of playing in Super Bowls and AFC championships. He's taking his time with the decision, saying he owes it to his teammates to be fully committed if he does return.
To happen on the biggest stage sucks. It's a tough pill to swallow. It's a hard reality, man. I'm sorry for how it ended, but I have a beautiful life. I have loved ones. Right now, I'm just kicking everything down the road. I'm not making any crazy decisions.
Whether he decides to retire or not, it seems like both he and Taylor are ready to take some time for themselves and maybe even make that red carpet moment happen. But that can wait, because right now you really want to know about the Valentine's Day stuff. Really, there has been pin-drop silence from the couple on the matter. But as always, I have the inside scoop, and it's not all that. Cut the story short. They're keeping things super low-key right now with no public confirmation on whether they celebrated Valentine's Day, but given that they're spending time together, it's anyone's guess that they probably did, just in private like any other normal human beings. Speaking of humans, one of Taylor's unseen clips from the Super Bowl has just gone viral, and boy, does it humble us to show she really is just a human. Taylor's life behind the glitzy pop star exterior has been under the microscope recently, especially after this viral video from Super Bowl 59. Despite being one of the most successful artists in the world, with countless awards and a fortune to her name, it's hard to ignore the heavy toll fame can take, and a disturbing moment during the Super Bowl brought that to light. The incident happened when a fan posted a video on X showing Taylor leaving a restroom with a bodyguard right behind her. While most people take privacy for granted, it was a sharp reminder of how fame strips away even the most basic freedoms. The Swifties were quick to react, and many expressed their sadness over how her life is constantly under surveillance, even for something as simple as going to the bathroom. One user shared, "It makes me so sad that she can't even go to the bathroom alone." Another remarked, "How sad is that? We all love Drew, but the fact he has to stand outside her stall?" The most striking comment came from someone who admitted, "I literally cannot imagine having bodyguards 24/7. It would exhaust me." For all the glam and glory Taylor enjoys, it's clear that fame has its drawbacks, with the loss of privacy being one of the most significant. While her fans continue to adore her, it's tough to imagine how exhausting it must be for her to constantly have eyes on her, even in the most personal moments. But oh well, that's the cost of fame. Right now, all eyes are on Travis, though, who has gotten just 1 month to decide whether he's sticking with the Chiefs or calling quits on his NFL career. The Chiefs have given the tight end until March 14th to make his call, and that deadline is looming fast. According to a source, the team is hoping Kelce will stay on for the 2025-26 season, but the pressure is real. His current contract includes an $11.5 million roster bonus due March 15th, and free agency kicks off just a few days before. This comes right after the tough 40-22 Super Bowl smackdown that left Kelce clearly heartbroken. On his New Heights podcast, he addressed the rumors about his future, saying, "I'm just kicking everything down the road." He went on to explain that the decision is huge, and he wants to make sure he's all in if he comes back. especially after dealing with the toll football has taken on his body.
Just wasn't our day. Couldn't find a lick of momentum. I'm kicking myself for some of the tiny decisions on myself as, you know, the guy that's been in the building for 12 years and seen a lot of football and actually seen a situation just like this. Beautiful life, man. I have loved ones. I have the most amazing family in the world that supports me in everything that I do early on and helped my guy Pat out and helped my team, you know, find that momentum or that confidence. But, you know,
I'll let Travis make that decision on his own, man. He's given so much to this team and to the NFL. But it's if he wants to put in that grind, because it's a grind to go out there and play 20 games, whatever it is. And people don't even see it at practice. I mean, the energy that he has, he wants to take every single rep. We have to get him out of practice.
It's been grueling, Kelce said, referencing the physical wear and tear after years of playing at a high level. He's made it clear that if he returns, it's going to be a wholehearted decision. I'm fully here for them, he added, noting how much he owes his teammates. But he also admitted it'll come down to motivation and whether it's the right decision for him as a person. The Super Bowl wasn't kind to Kelce either, as he had a slow start, finishing with just 4 receptions for 39 yards, his first ever playoff game without a first-half catch. After the game, he was seen heading to Taylor's suite, where she's been a solid support system through the tough loss. A source has said that Swift's proud of him regardless of the outcome and is happy to be by his side. As for Kelce's future, he's already done a lot outside of football, from acting in Grotesquerie to hosting Are You Smarter Than a Celebrity and co-hosting a podcast with his brother Jason, who retired last year. So, who knows? This could be the start of something new, even if it means hanging up the cleats. And if hanging up the cleats is what's happening, worry not, as Travis has no shortage of golden opportunities that he could instantly pounce on. And one of such big opportunities is that he could totally follow in brother Jason's footsteps and sign a massive deal with a sports network. Jason, who retired from the Eagles in 2023, inked a jaw-dropping $24 million contract with ESPN and has been a fixture on Monday Night Football ever since.
If Kelce chooses to retire, the Chiefs wants to know of his decision around March 14th. Chiefs are going to give Kelce a month to decide his future. Is this deadline normal?
They want to know what he's going to do sooner than later. Oh, they would have given someone, especially like Kelce, based on what he's done over an extended period of time, they would have given him a little bit more grace.
Jason even launched a late-night talk show. They call it Late Night with Jason Kelce. He's loving his new phase of his life and has mentioned how honored he is to work with ESPN, even though neither he nor Travis have ever done anything like this before. If Travis follows suit, ESPN might be first in line, but other big players like Fox, Amazon, and NFL Network are likely to throw their hats in the ring too. After all, with Travis's skyrocketing fame, boosted by his high-profile relationship with Taylor, he's got serious bargaining power. He won't be getting Tom Brady-level money. That's Fox's insane $375 million 10-year deal, but he'll still be sitting pretty. And speaking of Jason introducing Travis Kelce to new avenues, I have a hilarious Jason Kelce story to tell. Forget the usual breaking the ice. Jason went full-on with a different kind of break on his second date with his now wife Kylie. The retired NFL star got candid on this week's Valentine's Day episode of Not Gonna Lie with Kylie Kelce podcast, sharing the hilarious tale of when he pooted during an ice skating date early in their relationship. And to this day, it still has Kylie in stitches. Jason and Kylie were answering fan questions when one listener asked about their second date. The couple debated which date actually counted as the official second, but they both agreed on a particular moment that was unforgettable. "We went ice skating at Penn's Landing where I farted tying my skates when I bent down," Jason confessed. "It was so loud, there was no way to play it off. I couldn't even try to act like it didn't happen." Kylie burst out laughing at the memory, even getting teary-eyed from the giggles. "I grew up in a fart-funny house," she explained between laughs. "So when it happened, I was like, you cannot be crying laughing when this man picks his head back up." Jason's reaction? Classic Kelce. Whoops. But the fart wasn't a deal-breaker, obviously. Jason and Kylie tied the knot in 2018, and now they're parents to 3 kids with another on the way. Jason wrapped up the story with a proud, "True love, people," because hey, nothing says love like sharing a laugh over a fart. So whether it's love or just flatulence in the air, the Kelces are proof that the real foundations of a relationship are built on laughter and sometimes a little accidental gas. Happy Valentine's Day!